everybody, welcome. It's Timmy here, and it's a great Thursday night. Welcome. I hope you've had a great day, and we're just a few hours away from Friday. I'm very excited about that. Hope you are too. I am coming to you because I am super excited, as always, to share all the great things that you can do with Chalk Couture. If you are watching me for the very first time, welcome. My name is Timmy. I am a Chalk Couture designer. And Sarah, we didn't want to hear me twice here. And my passion is really sharing all the fabulous products that Chalk Couture has, and to help teach you how you can transform your home, your life, really, with our fabulous products. And I know that sounds like a really big promise, but I really do think that once you see what this is all about, you'll be just about as excited as I am. So you can see right behind me some of the things that I've made with our products. And tonight we're going to be using our I Love You and naps. And I'm doing this for a very special friend of mine who will remain nameless here for the minute, but she is a napper, and she deserves to be napping because she has been fighting pneumonia for I think 2 weeks now. So if you're watching, my dear friend Mary, this is for you because I do love you. And I know that you love naps, so I was thinking this would be perfect for you. So if you're not familiar with Chalk Couture, let me tell you a little bit about our company, and then we're going to dive right in, and I'm going to show you how it works. We're going to do this little project using this cute little heart chalkboard I came across, and our transfer I Love You and naps. Isn't this going to be super cute? I think you're going to love it when we're done. So for those of you who are brand new to Chalk Couture, as I said, Chalk Couture is a company that provides easy, high-end DIY home decor. That really says it all. We provide you with some great products that are super easy to use, that will really create beautiful high-end results that you can really be proud of, or at least I hope you will. I have this little light here I don't think we need. I've changed my office around, so if you've watched me before, you might have seen a little different background. I recently updated and changed my office. Sorry, you probably want to see me for a minute while we're talking, so let me just move this over here. There we go. You might have noticed a little bit of a different change, and that is because I have kind of reorganized, got a new chair for my office, and redid the wall behind me, again with some of the items that I have been able to make with Chalk Couture. So, let's see, what else did I want to tell you? So, Chalk Couture. So what we do is we sell, and back over here again so you can see what that looks like. Let's go back to live. There we go. For some reason my picture-in-picture is not behaving itself, so I'll switch back and forth here between the two views. But what we sell are these incredibly beautiful silkscreen adhesive back transfers. And they come in a variety of designs. This design, I Love You and naps, is available, and you can order it directly on my website. I will stick up a comment here in the section with my website, so you can definitely check it out. Let me go do that. I see my friend and fellow designer and teammate Brenda has joined us. Brenda, hey! Be sure to say hi and give me a wave. Always love to see you with us. All right, awesome. So there we go. I have added that, and I will pin it to the top in case you want to go and check out all the kind of fun products that we have. This is a really exciting time in Chalk Couture's history. It's a company that really is pretty new. It just started back in July of 2017 was when we launched. I was fortunate enough to come on board really in its first 6 months of life. I started my business in February of last year, so I'm just coming around to my year anniversary, which makes me think that it might be time to be thinking about some fun anniversary specials. If you are interested in some of the fun anniversary specials that I might be posting, you'll find them in my VIP group. That's the only place where you're going to see extra super specials directly from me. So if you're interested in taking part of that, be sure to request to join my VIP group. It is an exclusive club. Hey Cindy, nice to see you. Glad you're here. Cindy's an awesome member of my VIP club. She has been coming to classes, my sip and chalks that I hold at my house, and it's been so fun to get to know her and watch her grow in confidence with our chalk and our products. So certainly happy to have you here and joining me live tonight, Cindy. But if you're interested in joining and taking advantage of some special treatment and getting some special gifts, some happy mail from me, the VIP group is the place to do that. So if you're watching this now in live, say hi, put VIP in the comments if you're not a member yet. And if you're watching this on the replay, do the same, and I'll come back and check that out and be sure to invite you or allow you to come into the group. It is a pretty exclusive group, and I want to spoil you, so that's why I call it my VIP group. So as I said, we have these adhesive back silkscreen transfers, and when you first take it out of the cellophane package, you'll see that it is a kind of dark green fabric mesh, and it's actually on a kind of white backer sheet here. And when I pull it a little further, if you can see this here, this is actually a fabric mesh. It's a silk screen, so it's not a stencil. And as I mentioned, it has an adhesive back, which means that when you put it down on the surface that you want this design to be on, it's not going to move around on you, which makes it really easy to get a nice, clean design. Now, some of our transfers, especially some of the larger ones, will have these white lines. These white lines are just cut lines, so it's just going to make it easier for us to position the various pieces of our transfer where we want to put them. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut them on these three, into these three pieces here. And you know, with Valentine's Day coming up, I mean, who wouldn't love this cute little I love you sign? What's really awesome about our transfers is not only do they work on chalkboard surfaces, but you can use them on all sorts of surfaces. So one of the things that you'll notice right behind me here, and if I move this over you can see, notice I have this frame here behind me. Right now it's blank, but one of my future lives, maybe later this weekend, I'm actually going to paint, I'm going to chalk a design right onto my painted wall. So that is super cool. I actually had it in a different place and simply erased it with water, came right off, and I'm going to put in a new design. I just haven't decided which one it is yet. So if you want to check out some ideas about what I could put in that frame, I would love to hear your thoughts. Go onto my website, and it's chalkcouture.com/Timmy, that's me, and check out the catalog and let me know if you see a design that you like that you think would look really good in the middle of that frame, and send me a note, put a message in here. I'll be back and check those out later because I want to know what you think I should put in there. So as I said, not only do you are able to put our transfers on chalk, but they can also go on wood, painted walls, as we just talked about, furniture, even glass and fabrics. Now, the medium that we use to get the transfer design onto our, I'm going to move this out of the way, onto our surface is using our chalk pastes. So our chalk pastes come in 29 different colors, and I'm using tonight my red and my white, pretty awesome colors for a heart-shaped theme. And when you first open up your container of chalk paste, often what you'll want to do is give it a nice good stir. When you open it, you want it to be the consistency of yogurt. So see how this is kind of moving and flowing kind of nicely? That's what you want. You want the consistency to be just like that. If the consistency is a little bit thick, it is water soluble, so just take a water bottle like this and go ahead and squirt the a little bit of water into your chalk paste container and stir it up till it gets to the consistency you want. Now, before I actually take the transfer off the backer sheet and put it onto my surface here, I'm just going to write on the back of my transfer. And the reason why I'm doing that is so that when I want to clean this transfer and put it back on the backer sheet so I can reuse it, I just want to know what side of the transfer sheet my design should go back on. And there are two different sides. There's a glossy side, which is what the sticky side of the transfer goes on, and then there's a paper side. So we don't want our transfer to go on the paper side because it won't come off very easily. It will come off beautifully on this glossy side, but not so much on the paper side. So to help me remember, I just write on the back. Now the other thing that I want to do before I chalk my design is I want to do what we call fuzzing our transfer. So I have a towel over here handy, and you can use any kind of towel for this. A nice cotton towel works great. And I'm going to take the transfer right off the backer sheet, like so, and I'm just going to lay it down on my towel. And very gently just pull it off the towel and give it a little bit of a fuzz. And what that does is it'll make it easier for me to pull this transfer up off of the surface after I've chalked it, and it'll allow me not to stretch my transfer. It is fabric, remember, so it would certainly stretch if you pulled too hard or it was stuck so much that it was hard to get off. So I just usually fuzz it a couple of times. That's plenty. And by the way, your jeans or your sweater or your t-shirt works just as well, but I usually like to have a towel around and handy. Now, Chalk Couture sells some absolutely beautiful surfaces. I happened to find this while I was perusing the dollar store aisles, so I picked it up. Thought it'd be really cute for Valentine's Day and Mary. So I wanted to pick it up. I thought she'd enjoy it. So what I'm doing is I'm just positioning it to make sure it is where I want it to. I'm lining my eye up right on the corner here of this, and that looks pretty good. I've just kind of eyeballed it. And I'm now going to just rub it along with my fingers just to make sure that the screen area is making full contact with the board. So I just use my finger to do that a little bit. You can also use one of our squeegees, and this is actually what we're going to use to put the paste on the transfer, but I use it too just to make sure that it's nice and smooth and there's no air bubbles. If there's an air bubble, what will happen is you just won't get a nice clean lift from your design, and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. Now for whatever reason, if it's not where you want it to go, you can just simply lift it back up, straighten it out, and fix it. So that's easy, right? So we've put down our transfer. I think I'm going to use my white for the I love you, and then I'm kind of thinking that in red I might go right over it and layer it and write "and naps." What do you think? I think that'll look. All right, we'll give it a try and see what happens. So I usually just take my stirring stick here and use it to dab a little bit of paste onto my screen. And then that way all I need to do is just grab my squeegee and spread the chalk paste over my screen. Now it's only the negative space that we need to worry about. We don't need to chalk all of it, not the green areas. That's really just the adhesive area. So you see I'm just covering the lettering. And I'm going to go back over it one more time just to make sure there's no lines, and I've picked up all the excess paste because we don't need a whole lot of paste, and I'm going to be able to put whatever I don't use right back in the container. Really, really easy. I'm just going to put my squeegee over here, and now when I pull up my transfer, we're going to reveal the design. Here we go. Nice, smooth, easy motion. And again, we don't want to pull our transfer, so it's best to grab it from the top and slowly bring it down. And look at that. How gorgeous is that? So super simple. Now, we have some really great background designs. I didn't even think about it before I started this project, but we have a beautiful houndstooth or polka dots or even a buffalo plaid transfer that would look really great behind that, and then the I love you words over it. I'll have to think about that for my next project. I think that would look pretty awesome. All right, so I'm just checking to make sure I hadn't missed any comments. Oh, my new friend Shelly also is with us. Shelly, so happy to have you here. Shelly is also another awesome designer on my team. She is one busy lady, and I'm so happy that she is part of my team and has been growing her Chalk Couture business and doing some awesome demonstrations on Facebook too. So great to have you here. Thanks for joining. All right, so we've got the first layer down, and before I put another transfer over this, I want to let it dry pretty thoroughly. Now, the great thing about our chalk paste is that they go on wet. As you can see, it's pretty wet. We kind of talked about it being like yogurt-like consistency, but it dries hard. And really, it dries in just a matter of minutes. So kind of depending on how big the screen space is, will depend on how long it takes to dry. Now, one of the things that you can't see is off camera is I have a little water bath to the side, and I have just placed my transfer into that water bath so that I can clean off the chalk paste. Again, remember it's water soluble. And I will be able to put it back on the transfer sheet once it's dry and reuse it over and over again. It really is just that easy, and cleanup is so simple. So I do love that about our products. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a finger wash here while we're waiting for the I love you to dry. It won't take too much longer here. You can hurry the process along if you'd like. If you're impatient and you want to hurry it along, you can use a heat gun or even a hair dryer if you have one, and that will do the trick. So I'm actually just, as you can see here, just drying off that transfer. And I can just go ahead and put it right back down on my transfer sheet because I am all done with it. Remember, I know which side is the back because I wrote on it. Pull it off of my towel and then put it right back on the transfer sheet. That's all it takes. So clean, fast. Whoop. It's good if I line it up right. Let's try that again. All right, so I know being here in New England, we are bracing for storms over the weekend. It's going to be a crazy winter scene here. It's been a while. It's taken a while for the snow to actually come here to New England. How about where you guys are? You're going to get hit with snow? Are you already getting the snow? My friend Shelly, I know, is in Kentucky. I'm not sure how Kentucky is going to fare with all of this. So I hope you're safe and sound wherever you are. Hey, my newest teamie has just joined us. Hey, Melissa, so happy to have you here. Thanks for joining. Gina's here too. Boy, we have a great team here with us together tonight. I'm so happy to have you all here. Be sure to say hi and send me a heart. We were talking before about the frame I have behind me. I'll show you a picture again of what that looks like. I would love your thoughts on what I should put in that frame here. Let's see, I'll give you another little quick preview. So it's that green frame behind me. I actually found it. It had an old picture in it that I didn't really love. So I took the picture out, but I loved the frame. And I'm going to chalk it. I am going to actually chalk in the center of that. And I need some good ideas about what I should chalk on it. So if you have an idea, be sure to tell me. All right, so let's head back over to the project, and I am just going to give this a little touch, a little test. not a taste test, a touch test. And it is dry. So I want to show you that it does dry absolutely hard. It's not coming off on my hands. I could give this a really good rub. It's not going to come off. Now, if I wanted it to come off, in other words, I got tired of this design, I wanted to put a new design on it, I easily can do that just by taking some water in a paper towel, squirting it, and drying it right off. We also sell these fabulous board erasers that have just come back into stock. I am so happy. I love the board erasers. I'm all out of them here, but I just ordered a bunch. And they're really great for cleaning up your chalkboard, gets rid of all the ghosting, and it also is really great for cleaning your transfers in the water bath. So that is awesome. All right, so we're going to take our second part here, and we're going to put in the and naps. And let's see. Don't forget, we got a fuzz. I'm going to bring it back over here just to remind us. Oh, before I do that, let's write on the back. So I know this is the back side. And we're going to pull it right off the backer sheet, put it aside, and we're going to fuzz. Fuzzing, fuzzing, fuzzing. Gotta love it. Melissa, what are you up to tonight? Are you anxiously awaiting your starter kit? So Melissa has just joined as a Chalk Couture designer, so I can't wait to see all the beautiful things she's going to create. She ordered her kit and is expecting it delivered tomorrow. Ooh, so exciting. We were talking about maybe an unboxing so people can see all the great things that are in it, and I'll bet she's going to enjoy this to know that so she can spend some time chalking and getting familiar with her products. I'm so happy for her. It's such an exciting time. So what do you think? Should I put it on an angle? Should I put it across? I love you and naps right across. I'm going to do it in red so it's going to stand out. Anybody have a thought? I know I totally would be pacing the floor if I were you too. I feel that way every time I place an order on my site and wait for it to come in with bated breath. I can never wait. All right, I think I'm going to go straight. If I decide I don't like it straight, remember, we can always redo it. Now I can kind of see it coming through. You can see the love here. And one thing that you want to be aware of when we layer is that when you do pull up the transfer from a bottom layer, you just want to do it really slowly and carefully so that you don't pull up the other layer by accident. I don't know. I need some help here, folks. What do you think? On the diagonal or right in the middle? Anybody have a vote? I need a vote. All right, nobody's voting, so I guess I have to make the decision on my own. All right, I originally was going here, so what do I think? Should we do it here? All right, let's do it here. It seems just so perfect to be right in the middle, but that's all right. Let's try it. All right, and again, we just want to make sure that we have no bubbles. I'm not going to press quite as hard this time because I do not want to pull up that bottom layer. I'm going to take my squeegee and put it right inside. And you can see just how beautiful this flows. Red, this candy apple red, I just love. Now, you know what might be really fun? See if I have any of my red glitter around, because this would be really cute to add glitter on top of, don't you think? Who doesn't love glitter? Oh, angle. Oh, I missed your vote, Melissa. All right, I think I did like the angle too. Well, we'll see how we like this one, and if it decides that we don't like it, we can always have a do-over. All right, and we're just going to remember to pull this not from an angle, but straight off and kind of slowly so we don't pull up that bottom layer. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Love it. I love it. And I'm just going to put this right over here in my water bath and let let that soak for a minute or two. Now, if I wanted to add glitter to this, see if I have my red here nearby. I don't think I do. I have silver, but I don't think I have my red handy. I think I brought those downstairs to my other area where I do some chalking. But you know what? Just so that I can show you what we can do with this. I have some of my gold glitter. Like, who doesn't love gold too, right? And we have these cute little pieces here. Don't you think these might be kind of fun? If we put them up here and then we add some gold glitter to those, how do you think that might look? I see Melissa likes glitter. Oh my goodness. Do you want to hear the greatest news? Chalk Couture is coming out with glitter chalk paste. So it's called Shimmer. We have a Shimmer Gold. I actually got this when I attended our leadership conference last week. I haven't opened it yet. So this is what it looks like when you open up a brand new jar. Ah, it's sealed. So I haven't opened it yet, but the consistency is a little bit different than our regular chalk paste in that it has the glitter in it. It actually contains metallics. Should I open it? What do you think? Should we try that instead of adding glitter and see how it looks? I think we might. What do you think? I think I'm gonna. I need to have a stirrer stick handy, so let me just clean off this one I had in my water bath, and let's try it out. I hate to actually show you things that aren't quite available yet, but all of the new products that are being released will be live on my website on February 4th. And this glitter, well, glimmer chalk paste is going to come in 3 colors: gold, silver, and copper, I believe. And I am dying to see how they look and work. So let's try it. If it needs more glitter, we could always add some, right? Because one could never have too much glitter. I'm just using the tip of my scissors here to cut open the foil off camera here so you can't see me. So let me see. I do hope and pray that we will get a tool to help us better open these chalk paste containers, because a girl with no nails has a problem. Thankfully I have some scissors. Oh, it is glittery. I got some on my fingers, you can see. All right, what do you think? Give this a whirl. So let's open it up. Let's stir it up and see. Oh, consistency is beautiful. I kind of got the sense when they were talking that it might be a little clunky. It's not. It's gorgeous. Oh, it's actually very much like our inks. I didn't even talk about our inks with you yet, but we do have inks that you can use on fabrics, and the consistency is nice and smooth, just like our inks are. All right, let's fuzz this last part of the transfer, and I forgot to just write on the back here, so let me do that before I forget. And these are eyelashes, and let's put them right on top after we fuzz it here. What do you think? Right over here? And we'll try the gold shimmer. Woohoo, I'm so excited. Didn't even think about checking that out, but I think it might be really nifty to give it a whirl. So, all right, I think we've given that a good amount of fuzz. I'm going to just bring this down and check out our red. It is perfectly dry. Love it. All right, there's the eyes. Oh, I think this is going to be so darling. I'm so excited. I know you're thinking I'm crazy. What is the matter with that lady? She's crazy. Just sticking my squeegee right into the chalk paste container. This shimmer is going to be so pretty. Oh my goodness. If you've used our inks, this feels and works just like the shimmery inks. I think you're going to love it. I love how it's going onto our transfer. Oh, so glad I opened it. And again, a little goes a long way. Put it right back in the jar. Get as much as you can off that squeegee. Save it all. And then pull. And there it goes. Oh, I love it. Oh, all of my girls who love glitter, you guys are going to be so, so happy. Amy, the glitter, the shimmers are coming in gold, copper, and silver. As a matter of fact, if you're in my VIP group, I think you are, Amy. I just put the link for the new catalog. This is the new catalog that's coming out. And let me just flip through quick and I can tell you for sure, make sure I'm right. Yep, gold, silver, and copper are the shimmer colors. And you can see them in the catalog. So I am totally in love with this. I don't even think I need to add any extra glitter. But of course, you know, glitter is never a bad thing. But if you decided that you wanted to add any glitter to any of the colors, you just want to do it once they're still wet before they dry. And then the glitter will stick nice. So that's it. That's the end of our project. That was so super easy, so super fast. Oh my gosh, I am totally just loving that shimmer. And I have a feeling, give it a few more minutes and once it's dry, it's really going to look spectacular. So I hope that you had fun watching and that you're excited as I am about all the wonderful new things that are headed our way. By the way, I found these cute little ornaments that I thought would be really cute to hang on here. So I think I'm going to add that here and give it a little extra hangy fun. These also would be really fun to chalk onto, I think, but isn't that cute? So that's it. I hope you had fun. I certainly did. Let me just come back here so you can say hi and bye to me. If you want to learn more about Chalk Couture products or how you can use them, be sure to check me out on my Facebook page. Follow me. If you subscribe, you'll know when I'm going live again and can watch. Certainly feel free to share with your friends, anybody who you think might like to join us. Love to have them here. If you do want access to some of my customer specials, be sure to request to join my VIP group. Just put VIP in the comments and I will be happy to add you. And other than that, if you're curious about what it is to be a Chalk Couture designer and would like to learn more about starting your own business, I do also, in addition to teach people how to use the products, I also mentor people who are interested in starting a business. So I'd be happy to share with you information about that if you're interested. In the meantime, be on the lookout. Lots of great things to be sharing with you over the next few weeks. Projects that you can do like this one right now by going to my website and picking up these beautiful transfers and chalk paste. Or after February, when some brand new things come in, you'll get to pick up those then too. So thanks everybody. Have a great night. Have an awesome Friday, and I'll see you this weekend. Be careful if you're in a snowy area. Bye everyone.